Welcome to the Orchid Saga. My name is ELHO Brussel, also known as EJ. This is my blooming update for the month of February. We're already there, the last day of February, so time to do an update. It's on the end of this video I will show you some files, but yeah, it looks so pretty, you guys, so I couldn't resist starting with this sea of color. And there are just a few files left that need to open up their flowers, and then I will do my whole update on the file wall. But just to give a nice preview, it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, on the end I will show you a few more in detail for the file lovers. But first let's have a look over here, because something beautiful is happening here as well on my dendrobiums. I mean, look at that, beautiful colors. The yellow one we call the yellow fire dust. Dendrobium fire dust. Let me see if I can zoom in on a few of these beautiful, there we go, flowers. And yes, these are the ones that I did poison this year, last year, I'm sorry, and they are still here, all of them, like many of you guys said. And I thought I would lose someone, but no, you guys said they will make it, and they did. And most of them are blooming now. And then we have this rainbow something, a rainbow dance, I believe. That is this one. The more pink purple variety. Also beautiful. Let's zoom out so you can see the colors again there. Nicely together. Then I'm going to try to zoom in on this nobly type. Apollon, I believe, is also in bloom. And over here I have, where are the blooms? I'm sorry, I need to go up. There we go. It's a bit hard filming, it's a bit crowded here today. So there, I think that's the best I can do. It's not that easy to film. I think this is Dendrobium Watermeter, something Watermeter white. I will show you the tag. I'm sorry, I can. So you see there the damaged leaves. They talk about new growth. Name tag for those, but I'm not completely sure. This is obviously a no ID, but it kind of looks like that one. My prima donna. Look at that. Also quite some nice. This is such a beautiful variety. I absolutely love these flowers. So yes, quite a few clusters, and some to come, as you can see here. So not bad, considering what this has been through. Even more buds over there, so quite some buds there. And then that pink one over there is just about to open up the first flowers, but not in bloom yet. And then you see the pink clusters of flowers over here, and more over here, and more and more and more. All these pink flowers come from the same plant. Let me try to show you one more in detail of a few. Look at these. Oh, I'm sorry for the shakiness. Again, it's hard to film. It's a bit crowded here. But camera, come on, let's focus on the flower. Yes, there we go. Look at that. Dendrobium Bohemian Rhapsody, I'm sorry. It's a fairly new one for me. Whoops, but I think she likes it here, considering all these beautiful flowers. Bohemian Rhapsody, I will check the tag to be sure. Yeah, there we go. That is the one we just saw. Absolutely beautiful, if you ask me. So that is in this corner. So yeah, as you can see, I have some plants here because this huge Dendrobium Phalaenopsis, Coconut Dream, something like that, is still in flower. But yeah, you can imagine it was not easy to film in that little corner there. Anyhow. Yeah, still in bloom. In the last 3 or 4 updates, I believe, this one was. because of all these beautiful flowers. I can now see the first signs on this one of flowers going over, but this one was in bloom for actually another one here, but for quite some time. As you probably remember if you're longer on my channel and watch my blooming updates, that is the Dendrobium Phalaenopsis Spring Eclipse, I believe it's called. Then we have my René Marquez plus the cross with the René Marquez, and I can see that the flowers are starting to go over on both of them, but I have a few more better looking ones over here, I believe. Yes, color-wise then. Also starting to fade a little bit, but nonetheless beautiful. Then, and I'm stuck with my cable. Here we go. Beautiful Epidendrum. This is the biggest one I have. 4 beautiful clusters, well actually 5 hiding there. 5 clusters of these beautiful little flowers. There you go, look at that. Sometimes this one puts a more yellow-orange one out, but not so far, not yet. But it did that last year. Kind of funny. And then I have my red dragon here, and my yellow no-named variety here, and also no name, but the more orange one over here. So my epidendrums start to bloom. I will do a separate update on them soon because I had a request on them, but they are now blooming, so that makes it it looks a little bit better when they are in bloom for a video, I believe. Then we have my fires. Alba. Do I have to say anything? I don't think so, because she is stunning. This is the one plant that I bought as a gift for my 1K subscribers. So yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely stunning. I love the Alba colors. And so many flowers on this one. Yeah, 2 beautiful, strong spikes coming from that plant. And next to it, this is the Tinkervale Alba version, and this is the more regular Tinkervale, Tinkervale, I believe you say. But you can see this one is almost done blooming. There goes a petal. Yeah, this flower is a bit better, but you can see the colors are starting to fade, but this one was in bloom on 2 huge spikes as well. I needed to stake them. They were that heavy. Yes, up here. Those brachia types are done for now, but we still have some flowers over here. Dendrobium Phalaenopsis Polar Fire. There we go. I knew it was somewhere in my brain. That oh, of course, I cannot forget you guys. The Takanagas. Look at the amount of flowers on this. This one is Nora Takanada, but look what a flowers. And next to her, of course, Roy Takanada. Yeah. These are so incredibly beautiful. Look at them. Big clusters. These guys are blooming better than ever before. And they did do so well. But yeah, they really enjoy it here, I believe. Big clusters of spikes with a lot of flowers. Spikes, not flowers. Flowers. I'm sorry. Yeah. Look at that. So beautiful. So in this corner is happening a lot. My dendrobians are really enjoying it. But yeah, the ones we just saw didn't fit on the shelves anymore, so it's a bit crowded here. That's what I'm going at. My red spike here. another spike here, and another spike here. And this one is the easiest to film. So 3 beautiful large spikes on this Colmenara Myce Red. I think my camera is picking up the background. Focus on the flowers, please. Anyhow, it's beautiful. Beautiful dark red colors, red purpley colors. Yeah, I like it. And here's the actual plant. So that is over here. Oops, almost forgot. Down here. Let me move to the ground so I don't shake too much. Here she is. Isn't that a beautiful flower as well? Nice creamy one. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Nice, very nice shape to it. Trying to move as slowly as I can. I'm sorry, but I needed to sit on the floor to keep my hands a little bit steady. Turning around and around and around. Yeah, I think we did film everything in this corner, so you can see it's getting a bit difficult to move around here. So I need to put the spike to this side so I can pass. Whoops, there we go. Don't break. Anyhow, let's have a look over here where it smells so good because of my apple blossoms. I recently did an update, a family portrait on the apple blossoms. Oh, the fragrance is fantastic on these guys. And I just noticed this is the first time I have this one in bloom, that if it gets older, these flowers start to get way more pinker. I think it's a sign that they are almost going over, but I found it kind of funny. I had no idea. So they get from that white color to a more, as you hopefully can see, a more pinkish color. My beautiful golden elf. And the Mimi something. Oh, I'm so terrible with names. This is also a Jack Volier apple blossom. I cannot find the tag this quickly, but it's in my updates. And I need to change the setup look because the pink one is touching the light, so that needs to be dealt with. Yes, in here. Santa Barbara is over, as you can see, but my orange one is not. Yeah. We have some yellow leaves, some older bulbs. It's not from the same plant. A beautiful cluster, but because of the light, it's a bit hard to film, but I hope you can see it. Yes, this is better, I believe. So that is hiding in there, this beautiful mini Cattleya. And then we have another beast. Look at this. Absolutely crazy. Ancelia africana, and she just started to open up her first flowers. Just about, as you can see. They are not fully open yet, but they are coming. Such a huge spike, so I needed to move that one as well. I had it in the corner next to this one, but the spike was touching the ceiling. And this one is also almost in flower, also a fairly big one. So yeah, they are doing very well. Whoops, no, not yet. I still have, this is also an epidendrum. It wasn't, but then it did get a new name, and now it's an epidendrum, I believe. Claire or something. There we go. Cellaire, or not Claire, Cellaire or something like that. So that is this one. Still in bloom. We have another spike here, another spike here. But in there is the chocolate variety. The octopus, but then the yellow one, octopus orchid, is blooming in there. Did I skip somebody over here? No, I don't think so. So let's go now to the golden peacock, which is flowering in the background there. Let me move aside a few of those leaves. Beautiful orange colored variety. Very nice one. Not that hard to grow. So if you like orange, I could suggest this one, the golden peacock. Likes to flower a lot. So then over here, you guys. I'm sorry if I move around a bit too much. We have new flowers. Too quickly, I meant to say. Look at that. Zelemina midas. It's a branch of the first spike we saw in the earlier updates. We have another spike here. I'm sorry, there, with some buds. But those are the first to open on there. And then have a look at this beautiful. This is the Tolumnia Sunrise. And I think I never had such bright colors on this variety. Absolutely stunning. So I gave them more light. Now they are up near the ceiling. I did change the setup, and I think this one is really enjoying it. Judging by the colors and the depth on those flowers and colors on there, it's absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. So 2 spikes on this beauty. A little closer on the flowers. Yeah. I really like the colors, so bright. Yeah, and as you can see, this one is, we can say is going over. I have another flower here on that beautiful yellow one. Yeah, this is easier to film. Look at that. I really like this one as well. And then this one is also still in flower. But, I'm sorry, but about to go over. This is the one with 2 different kinds in one pot. Here's the other one. So not the same plant, obvious, but beautiful. Also nice colors. Here is the actual plant. So I have 2 Tolumnias, different Tolumnias, and this is how I bought them. And yes, it goes very well with the background. I see a lot of colors there. Oh, I cannot wait, you guys, to make that video. Anyhow, focus on the Tolumnias. It's so hard. Oh, I love the colors. Anyhow, focus on the Tolumnias. Yes. So that is this one. And a quick look around, because yes, of course, I have Fendas in flower. You see? There we go. This is starting to go over, and then it gets this deep purple color. And see, this is the double flower on one flower spike. How do you call it? Sort of. So 2 buds, flowers on there. Those are going over, but that is this variety. I showed it earlier in a video. A keiki putting up a flower spike, and another keiki is putting up a flower spike. So that is going well, and another keiki is flowering. So we have the big mother plant, and the keikis are starting to flower as well. It looks so pretty. This is my largest Vanda of all. Absolutely big, huge mother plant. Well, yeah, the yellow one is about to go over, as you can see. So that is that one. Yes, I think it's now time to have a look inside of the orchid room. What is happening over there? And then I will come back and I will have some files closer up. No. Sorry, you guys. How can I forget this? This is not a file. This is something very pretty as well. And I believe it's anosmum, Dendrobium anosmum. I never had so many flowers on this one. And that was sort of to expect, of course, because I bought it as a fairly young plant. So yeah, if everything goes well, you should have more flowers, bigger canes every year, until it's really at its age and at its limit, basically. But every year it should be at least as good as previous years. But this one is really growing. Yeah, the anosmum, absolutely stunning. What a beautiful display. Let me see. Look at this. I love it. And it goes well with the phals, but I try not to focus too much on the phals. Not yet, not yet. So yeah, and even these guys are already going over almost, as you can see, but luckily I'm in time to give you a sneak peek of this beautiful dendrobium. And this is how I know it's doing well. Those roots there are from this dendrobium. They go all the way down here. I need to watch the spikes. And here, these are from the same dendrobium. So yeah, it has a beautiful root system. Absolutely stunning, doing very well. Okay, now I promise you guys we will have a look inside my orchid room, and then I will be back on the phal wall. So, okay, let's have a look inside of the orchid room. And I'm just turning around. I hope I didn't do that too quickly. But here is my Her Alexander. Phalaenopsis Her Alexander. More blooms to come. Very nice show this year. So we have 2 spikes in bloom here, another one coming there, and another one coming there. So 4 spikes. That's very nice, of course. And this purple one, well, it's almost done, as you can see, but this is still kind of nice. But yeah, it is going over. That's for sure, sadly. Then my biggest one, Princess Diana, has these beautiful blooms. And some of them are already going over as well. But these are looking kind of nice still, I think. So those are Miltoniopsises. And then I have this one. This was mislabeled, so I did get a replacement for it from Equigenera. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful one. Sadly, the plant itself is not really doing well, so it's a bit shriveling. I'm sorry. And yeah, you can see these are really hanging, so maybe I need to cut it. Maybe I will after filming, sadly, but I think this spike is just causing too much energy, taking too much energy from the plant. Oops, almost forget this one. It's about to open up. Another Miltoniopsis. And I have it on the floor because the spikes were touching the upper shelves. So as soon as they start to opening up, they will arch over more because of the weight, and then it can go back on the spot there. But that was that one, and then we have this beautiful one. I really love this one as well. Look at these colors, absolutely beautiful. These flowers are so pretty, and it's called, well, I have it still as an Odontoglossum, and then Black Tiger. I think it's a very suitable name for this one. It's almost black. Look at that. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Very nice long spike. Some more blooms to come. Then we have this one. It's the eye candy. On Costella, I believe. And then eye candy. I'm sorry for the back. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit better now. Because it's a very nice bright day, so my camera picks up the sunlight. But we want to focus on these beautiful reddish blooms. Okay, well, this one still has a few left. No ID Odontoglossum type. But as you can see, almost going over. Oh, almost forget. Down here. This is my orange Nelly Isler, but it didn't get enough light, I think, so it's not that orange, but trust me, it is orange. Also about to go over, as you can see, but nonetheless we have blooms. We have blooms, and look at this, catching sunlight. Isn't it beautiful? This is the Swiss Beauty, the more regular one. Yeah, it looks beautiful with that sunlight. I think my camera does not justice to the colors, but you can imagine a nice pink reddish color on here on the sepals and petals, and a bit deeper red here on the lip. And then I have another Nelly in bloom. This is the more rusty one. Well, at least I call it like that. It's a more rusty red color. One of my newest Nelly Eilers. It has 2 spikes. So very pretty. Up here, my Sotowanum. A lot of spikes are done blooming, but we still have a few blooms here, looking pretty. Nice fragrance to them as well. My twinkles are done. I have one of my most favorites, Phalaenopsis Russelii. Yeah, here we go. Variety Xanthina. Not easy to find, but I could get them via Ecogendra, and I believe they still have them. So, and I'm from Europe, so if you want them, you can ask them, and they will send it to you somehow. They have also a nursery in Germany, so I'm not completely sure, but if they are there or if they send them from the US, but it doesn't matter to me, I have them. That was the important bit for me. No blooms over here. Well, here. Tucked away. So yeah, I have a bit of an issue with aphids in here. So black dots, green dots, I just sprayed this one with alcohol. Yeah, I sadly cannot spray them completely, the plants, because it's just too cold. So I need to deal with it. I try to, but you will see a few flowers in a minute that have those black spots. Those were aphids. Then we have this beauty. Look at this. Very, very nice. Very nice. 2 spikes. Some flowers didn't develop as they should, like this one. But I think the name, no, this is also, you see, this is on the same spike. These are growing like one leaf. Then they thought, well, we need to separate, and then it was too late, sort of. Yeah, they should look like these guys. Coming from the same plant, so there's, maybe because it's a hybrid, I don't know. So now we have also a favorite of mine. This is the Pipicea alba, but here you will see aphids. The aphids all love this one. Let me see if I can. Yeah, the sunlight is helping, but not always. Beautiful little blooms, but yeah, that's the black spots on there, sadly. You can see here on the tip, maybe I have the aphids. So yeah, it's incredibly annoying. Like I said, I cannot spray the plants. I was a little distracted there. I know that the windows, that's all paint, but look, there's one of our rabbits. I hope you can see him. I'm sorry for that. It's paint. It's a chalky paint, and I need to redo it. Oh, this looks so dirty, but there. You see, it's a big one. His name is Case. Maybe I can find a different spot to film him. It's such a beautiful. Yeah, this is a pretty, a little bit better. There you see him. We have 3 rabbits. Just they have can go wherever they want. So they are living in as much freedom as we can give them. They technically could run away. There he is, but they don't. They love it here, but they are not in a cage or anything. They can sleep in the hay with the horses if they want to, or with the chickens, whatever they want. And they love it, and they are so sweet and so kind. I think that's because they do not live in a too small cage. But yeah, we have 3 rabbits, and this is Case. This is the boss, the big boss, and he's enjoying that bit of sun, I believe. So yeah, coming back to the windows, that's paint. It's not that it's that dirty, but I need to repaint it, and I need to basically do that every year if you use that chalky paint. I have a video about it on my channel, how I paint my greenhouse, I believe it's called. It helps. It's now not that bad with the sun, but I need something to, of course, to protect my plants, because you can see it's very strong. And that's where the paint is for. I'm sorry, I was a little bit distracted. It's a blooming update, I know, but yeah, how can you resist such a beautiful rabbit, right? yeah, like I said, they are so sweet. Anyhow, this is my Anthurium sterbic from the Incas. This is always a favorite. Every time I see it, I love the red colors. Beautiful blooms. Yeah, and always blooms for me. This is the plant herself. Quite big now, so I probably need to repot it someday. This is the other Pumice, yeah, and this one, you see, it's bad. I know. Aphids love them. So as soon as we really get warmer temperatures, I will take them outside and spray my plants, and that helps the best. But this is all I can do now. Yeah, here you go. I will show you the spike in a minute. First, we're going to focus on the blooms, because this one is so big. Quedlinburg, I believe it's Odontoglossum Quedlinburg. I will check the tag in a minute. Yeah, my favorite colors. Yellow, a bit of white, and a dark red. But yeah, it is a bit of a problem. Those flowers are quite huge, as you hopefully can see. Heavy, and this has the tendency to make incredibly long spikes. Here we go over here. So what happened this morning, I found it, and I did stake it over here, but it did break. So I did stake it again, and I hope that's enough, but I have a sort of break point over here. Yeah, that's the downside of hybridizing with plants sometimes. I think I absolutely love it, but this happens to this guy or girl, whatever you want to call it. Let me quickly check the tag. Oncostella Quedlinburg. Beautiful, but that's a bit of a downside. But yeah, I cannot resist these beautiful flowers. Some bloom still on my jewel orchid over there, but as you probably can see, most of them are going over. And then we have still two of these beauties, white ladies. If you remember, the last time I had 4, so 2 of them are gone, but these are still kind of looking nice. But they probably will not be in my next update, I believe. The one that probably will be in the next update it's just unstoppable. Paphiopedilum Pinocchio alba. I think I've been filming this for 1.5 years now, constantly in my updates, blooming updates. This is the spike. Here it goes down here and then goes down there, up there, up there, up there, and then it makes a curve and it goes down there. Follow the spike, yes, and here is the plant. And that spike is the first spike I grew on it. Well, this is almost 3 times as big, and you can see all these nodes were flowers. That was a flower, that was a flower, and there. So you get it. This is so rewarding to grow. If you like these types of flowers, this I absolutely recommend. Because once it blooms, if it's happy, it just keeps on putting out flowers. And I really like them. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, it hangs a bit in a strange angle because it's so large now. I'm checking. Did I get everything over here? I think I did. So yes, like I promised, I will now focus on a few fails because we did everything in here. So it's time to have a look at a few fails. See you in the greenhouse. So if you like my videos, I would like to ask you to consider to make a donation to our sanctuary, where we try to help every wild animal out there that is in need of help. But to be able to do this, as you can imagine, we can use some financial support. So if you can, please leave a donation to our sanctuary, and I will leave the email address because the easiest way is via PayPal. But if you are from the EU or the Netherlands, I will also leave the bank account. And of course, only one thing to say: thank you so much for your support. So there we are again. I hope you're still here. If you are, thank you so much for supporting me. Yeah, you know, this is probably one of the most beautiful times of a growing season when these phals start to bloom. And the nicest thing of these phals is that they have a certain time of year where they start to bloom. So it's easier, not always happen, but it's easier to have multiples in bloom at the same time. Because I'm referring to this because, like we just saw, I have quite a few dendrobiums. So if I would have a wall of dendrobiums, it probably would look very pretty as well, as long as they are in bloom at around the same time. That makes this show. And of course, healthy flowers, healthy plants. I mean, with beautiful, healthy flowers. Yes. But that makes this wall special. If I had all Miltoniopsis are here, or Miltonias, it would be nice if they would bloom at the same time, and you just get a beautiful show. That's basically what I'm saying. But I love phals. I started with phals and I still love them to this day. And this is why. I mean, the flowers are so stunning. The colors are getting brighter and deeper every year, so I think. Because the plants are getting bigger and older, and stronger, and that's what we want, of course. And I try to learn all the time to grow them better, to see what works, and if it works, you get beautiful results. This is also a favorite of mine. I see a mealybug. I have some mealybugs. Not nice. Go away. So I did some shorts on this one, for example. I will try some shorts on my channel as well, to have just a good excuse to show you some phals earlier, so you don't have to wait to that update. But as you can imagine, there are so many that will take me just a bit too much time to put them all in one video. But they deserve it, you guys. They deserve some attention on my channel. So yeah, that's why I'm filming them on the end of the video. If it is too much, I sort of understand, but yeah, this is my giant. If you compare it, the size of the flowers with that one, the more regular one, this is absolutely a giant. Look at this, how big this is. It's almost as big as my hand. And then my hand next to this flower. You see? Yeah. From IKEA. I did bought it from IKEA, this big one. Luckily, this is still in flower, because there happened something with it. I did break the spike while watering 2 weeks ago, I think. So, but it's still in flower. So I tried to come up with a solution, and I think it's working. But it's so heavy when they flower, or in full flower. Yeah, so quick update. And I love this one, this cascading one. It's absolutely stunning. And I just noticed the other day, it's already starting a new cluster of flowers. So this one is, I think, enjoying her life as well. And this is also making a nice cluster. This is the Jaguar. Not as many flowers, but nonetheless pretty. So yeah, beautiful yellow ones. Yeah, I need to wrap it up for today. I know, but yeah, this is so beautiful. I will give you a overview one more time. Oops, there is my Ancelia africana behind me. Sorry. I got distracted, you guys, very easily with all these beautiful flowers. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know if it's too long, but I cannot resist. And many of you guys let me know that you really enjoy the phals as well. So, and yeah, anyhow, of course, if you have questions or suggestions, let me also know in the comment section below. And for now, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you at one of my next videos. Bye bye.